your Super Doppler 10 forecast with Chief Meteorologist Emeritus Don Slater.
Okay, take a look at what's going on with our weather. And as we mentioned a little bit earlier on, Raphael is falling apart. There's still some rainfall out there, but it's not to worry about. And a lot of this has been spreading northward along and ahead of a cold front. The cold front's way out off to the west. And you can see a low pressure area right on into here. This spin, that's got the cold front with it on down towards Cincinnati. But way out ahead of the cold front, we're starting to get some rain for the region. Certainly over the eastern shore, you need it badly, and you're getting some rain, and some of it's moderate at times in some of the yellow and orange colors that we're seeing here, and also over the middle peninsula. Now, a much more localized version of radar, local radars. You can see what's going on into the Melfa area, Nassawadox, not quite to the Cape Charles area, Matthews on up to the through the rest of the middle peninsula and the northern neck. So again, we're getting some rainfall where we do need it into these areas. Williamsburg, you've had some rain, but you got a little bit more that's knocking on the door. That's moving right on through the northwestern corner of Surrey County, coming across the river and on toward the James City County in Williamsburg, Toano, Lightfoot area. You're going to get some moderate rain at times as well. Look at the bigger picture. There is that rain. You'll also note that there's some rain on the corner of the picture. That's going to move on in a little bit later on tonight. Where do we need it the worst? Well, over the middle peninsula, or to be parts of the middle peninsula, but mainly the northern neck and Accomack County and the eastern shore, and that's where we're going to get it quite likely. Here's a look at what the forecast models have to say. This one just updated, and this has got some substantial amounts of rainfall, half, 3/4 of an inch of rain, otherwise 1/10 of an inch up to about 1/4 or 1/3 of an inch farther southward. Here's the European forecast model. It's got a little bit more scattered, but nonetheless, we're all going to get some rainfall, a good soaker for the overnight hours. Here's what's going on with that rain. This matches well with reality. 2 o'clock in the morning, temperatures actually rising for a time before the rain gets here. 7 in the morning, it changes over to a little bit more widely scattered rainfall. 10 o'clock in the morning, scattered rain. There's where things are by 3 o'clock in the afternoon. We're looking at 74 is what I'm tending to go with for a high temperature during the day. 65 degrees by 7 o'clock in the evening. And then a secondary layer of colder air drops on in, and we end up with some wind and some much, much cooler air for the day on Tuesday. High temperatures only around 59, 60, 61 degrees for the afternoon on Tuesday. There's where we are Wednesday morning. Still a tad breezy and still a rather chilly day coming up for the day on Wednesday. So here's the European forecast model longer term. We're going to go all the way out into Thursday, show you some rain moving in by the end of the day there. Very, very light rain, quite likely, moving on through rather quickly and moving on, and it's gone. So that's where our next shot at some rainfall. Here are the temperatures today. We hit 72 in Norfolk. We've dropped a bit and now starting to rise a bit with more of a southwesterly breeze into the region. Temperatures right now 64 to 65, 67. It'll stay fairly warm during the overnight hours for this time of night, for this time of year. And the day tomorrow is not going to be all that bad. It'll likely be around 74 degrees. A few scattered showers early in the day, then breezy, if not out and out windy. Much, much cooler weather coming up for Tuesday. Wind drops off a bit for Wednesday. Another shot at some rain, light rain on late Thursday.